Senior Variety show. We have a great show for you tonight. But first, I would like to thank all the idiotic relatives who were so kind as to put us in these prisons they call senior citizen homes. Dear kids. Well, like I said, we have a lovely show for you tonight. Martha Binghamheimer is going to do a lovely tap dance with her walker, and you know, this stage reminds me of back when I was a youngin'. I must have been 55 at the time. We did an all-boys production of Romeo and Juliet. I was the best darn Juliet ever to play the part. You should have saw the dress I wore. Man, I look pretty. And nice gales, too.
Excuse me, sir. What are you doing here?
What the hell was I doing? What do you want, you hippie?
Who are you?
I'm a couple Jacobs in, you little whippersnapper. Now, what are you doing on the stage?
I think you're in the wrong place, sir.
What do you mean I'm at the wrong place, you little nickel biter? I've been coming to this old folks' home since I was 85.
How old are you?
137 years old. But I've been feeling so good lately that I feel like 95 again.
Just come with me, sir. I'll help you find your way to the senior citizens' home.
Get your hand off of me. Damn kids think they know everything. Breaks my damn head respect for their elders. I never. Uh-oh. I think I wet myself.
Class of 95 Variety Show.
Just before bedtime? Well, here's our version of Blues Carol's exciting poem, The Jabberwocky.
Gyre and gimble in the waves, while mimsy were the burgos and the mole rats out ready. Beware the jabberwock, my son, the jaws that bite, the claws that snare. Beware the bauble bird to shun, for he will flex a mighty. Our hero was in a terrible plight as the battle shook the walls. It may have lasted half the night till he kicked him in the shin. But this was not the end of the fight, though the bauble bird was edgy. He yanked on Bauble with all his might and gave Fatigued though our hero was, he stood in thought by the tum-tum tree. His vorpal sword he kept at hand. His vorpal sword he kept at hand. His vorpal sword he kept at hand. Ready to face the true enemy. And as an uppish thought he stood, the Jabberwock with eyes of flame came whiffling through the tulgey wood and burbled as it came. One, two, in black and blue. Three, four, they fought some more. 5, 6, and picked up a stick. Our hero drew his blade again. It shone like a star in the light.
Hallelujah! Hallelujah!
He struck the mighty beast and then commenced to really fight. He snorfed him on the knee. And bopped him on the head. And as our hero stood in glee, the monster dropped down dead. Hast thou seen the Jabberwock? Come to my arms, O beamish boy. Come to my arms, O beamish boy. Come to my arms in the center of the stage, O beamish boy. O fragis Dave Kaloo he chortled in his joy. It was brillig and the slightly toes, the gyre and gimble in the wave. All mimsy were the burrowgoes and the mulmrass outgrade.
From our own meeting room brings you a very special edition of Coffee Talk.
Hello, welcome to Coffee Talk. I'm your host, Linda Richmond. I'm in for Paul Baldwin, who's got Bluctus in his connected joint. Come on, Paul, get with it. Today on the show, I thought it would be a good idea if I brought on a few of my friends. On my far left is Bernice, who lives 2 floors up and 5 doors down. Next, we have Paulie, who's my friend from the laundry room. Next, we have Rachel, who lives across the hall.
Hi, Linda. I'm so happy to be here today. I heard about the tragedy with your daughter. I'm so sorry.
Thank you, Bernice. I can't believe she's doing this to me. I thought I raised her to be a good Jewish girl, and now she tells me she's going to marry a Catholic pork salesman. I'm getting verklempt. Barbara Streisand in concert. I heard she was like butter on this CD.
She is, but then again, when is this Barbara like butter?
And speaking of Barbara, Rachel, you got to go and see Barbara live in her New York concert, didn't you?
Yes, I did, and let me tell you, she was like butter. Her voice was so great, I couldn't help but cry.
Stop! I'm getting verklempt. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you yet another topic. A thigh master is neither a thigh nor a master. Discuss. There. I'm feeling much better now. Who knew? All right, let's go to the phone lines. Remember the number's 555-4444. Give us a call. We'll talk. No big whoop. Hello, welcome to Coffee Talk.
Hello, Linda. I'm Marsha. I wondered if you read the new book out about Barbara Streisand.
Yes, I did, and let me tell you, there was never a more truthful book written than this one.
It was such a great book, I couldn't put it down. I love the way it talked about her childhood and her charitable work. I hope that all true Barbara fans definitely read this book.
Yes, I agree with both of you. It was like butter. Had parquet written all over it. I'm getting verklempt. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. The Holy Roman Empire was neither holy, nor Roman, nor an empire. Discuss. There. I'm feeling much better now. Who knew?
Have you seen Esther Goldman since high school? She has nose job written all over her.
Oh my God. I remember in high school when her nose used to come around the corner before the rest of her did.
Her thighs even look thinner too. Yeah, she must have taken a trip to liposuction land.
All the fat they sucked off her, liposuction land, nothing. More like liposuction universe.
Have you seen Gretchen's new boyfriend? He looks like something she picked up on the side of the road.
Yeah, like roadkill. He definitely doesn't look like butter. He definitely isn't under the Land O'Lakes label.
Should at least try to find someone with teeth next time. Gretchen's from a totally different world than he is.
Yeah, first has soap and water. He does look a little greasy, doesn't he? Well, that's all the time we have for this week. And remember, the only thing worse than marrying a Catholic pork salesman is having your daughter marry one. Thank you. See you next week.
Tonight's show is sponsored by Nature's Choice, a dark roasted coffee full of flavor and taste. Delicious, rich, expensive as hell. That's Taster's Choice.
Take that as well. I'll get you some. Boy, I hope this tastes of choice, but she's
astonishing inventions. I'm your host, George Bush. I'm here today to introduce to you an incredible breakthrough in cutting technology. Let me give you a few questions here. Have you ever wanted a knife that could shave your beard? You're out there, you're ready for your big executive meeting today. Go inside your bathroom, you get ready to shave. Your razor's broke, or your dog ate it or something. Pull out that trusty knife and shave it. Or how about you're mowing your lawn. You see a big rock in your way of the mower. No problem, you just get off the mower, go out, get your knife, and just swing that knife through the rock. The rock goes goodbye, you continue mowing. Or how about wanting a knife that could cut down a tree? You're outside, you need some firewood for your fire at home. It's cold, winter time. You take out your chainsaw, go to start it up. No, broom, broom. Well, all you do is you pull out that same knife and just chop at it. Chop at it, tree goes down, you bring it home. They don't say you get hungry from all this manual labor. You go inside and make yourself a sandwich, maybe a BLT. You got the B and the L, but you don't have the T. No problem, you pull out a tomato from the fridge, take out that very same knife, just slice it through. Slice it. Well, if you like this idea, I've got just the thing for you. It's called the Miracle Knife Party Bar. And here with me today is the inventor of this astonishing invention. Please give a warm welcome for my good friend, Mr. Kareem Abby Dabby Gandhi. Well, hello, Kareem. How are you today?
I'm so great. I'm so excited to be here today. I'm very bored.
Well, that's good. Like that positive energy we got going.
Very, very positive.
I'm excited too. But before we go on, there's just one little thing I gotta know. Why did you call it the Miracle Knife 44?
Well, it's very, very easy. I call it that because it's a miracle it passed the 44 test we put it through at the laboratory, especially after the accident we cannot talk about.
Yeah, boom. Well, Kareem, what are some of the uses for the Miracle Knife 44?
Well, you can use it for almost anything, and it can cut through almost everything. In fact, I'm so confident in my product that I challenge anybody. Yes, I said anybody to prove that it can cut through something.
Well, that's a mighty large claim you got there. Like I said, I like that positive energy, just that positive energy just flowing out of you. But Kareem, I don't want to burst your bubble. Because we have someone here to challenge that. In fact, she's the world's foremost expert on knives. Nobody can cut as precise as she can. Now, ladies, especially you gentlemen out there, I want you to just give this lady a warm round of applause, because this is Miss Lorena Bobbitt. Well, Lorena, it's great to have you on our show, I think. Now, Lorena, you have accepted the challenge. Was there anything you found with this Miracle Knife 44 did not cut through?
No, I tried everything, and I mean everything, and I couldn't find anything it won't cut through. It's been voted best knife by feminists everywhere. It's even a great anti-rape device.
Well, that's good there.
Very, very multiple uses.
Multiple uses. Very good. Well, Lorena, why don't you give us a demonstration with that bowl of food?
See how it slices this apple?
Nice sharp cut. Good. Clean cut.
See this long banana? I think we should shorten it a bit.
cut, guy.
Very,
You
very
can't
good.
deny it. Well, Kareem, I know what the audience wants to know now. How do I get a Miracle Night 44?
Well, it's very, very easy. All you do is pick up the telephone and you dial 1-800, chop it off. Woo!
What's that number again, Kareem?
Oh, it was 1-800, chop it off.
That's
You can
right.
pay in just 10 easy installments. Yes, I said 10 easy installments of $19.95. Plus $14.95 shipping and handling.
Only $19.95?
Plus $14.95 shipping and handling.
Oh, excuse me, getting senile there. Well, audience, I want you to read my lips. I want you to pick up that phone, call up the number, talk to the operator, tell her, hello, give me a Miracle Night 44. It's a prudent decision at this juncture. Well, Kareem, it was great having you here on our show today.
It was great being here. Somewhat.
Well, you're welcome, I guess. I'd like to also give a special thanks to our guest star today, Miss Lorena Bobbitt, wherever she is. We'll see you next week. Let's go, Kareem. Got to do our spelling lesson to Dan now.
Oh my God!
Not a great time, a simple time these days. Mom and Pa have just found out that Hawk's son has decided to foreclose on their home and throw them out to the street. The ever-so-sweet Belle is rushing back from Churubusco in a desperate race to save her parents from such a fuzz. Glenn knows this and plans to have her marry him in order for her parents to keep their home. Meanwhile, Bruce, who is Belle's brother but doesn't know it, is headed to town to audition for a part in the Ellenberg Ballet Company. The part will pay him $1,000, just the amount needed by his parents, from whom he was separated at birth by none other than Hawk Flynn. Also heading to town is our hero Bob Belcott, with his faithful Doris Barr, in love with Belle, but feels unworthy of her. He's returning to find work and someday asks Belle to marry him. As he returns, he is unaware of all that is occurring. Our story opens with Slim at the home of Mom and Pa.
And I will foreclose on this malodorous manure pile at midnight. And you, Pa, and you, Ma, will be out in the street like paupers. I will turn this domicile into an orphanage of terrible condition. The only way you can stop me is to get Belle and marry me.
Do what you will, you dastardly deceiver! Start this here sweet girl marry you!
You won't get away with this, Flam. Someone will save us and obey you who's out on the street.
Pshaw! Nothing can stop me. I'm too smart and intelligent to ever make a mistake. You'll never get your house back unless you get Belle to marry me. The law is on my side.
Yup. Too true, Mom, Pa. My hands are tied. Well, I can do nothing but what the law says. Well, I'm sorry, but you'll have to leave with only the clothes on your back. What have you done? Someday, I'll catch you. The law's on your side, but Rada's on theirs. You wait.
Ha ha ha! Fool, I'm too smart to ever make a mistake. Now be gone, all of you.
treacherous, so mean, so nasty, so low and despicable, so...
Stop already. You flatter me. Yes, I can. And your parents were freaks. They will starve. They will cook hamburger helper without the hamburger. They'll never get their house back unless you marry me. Gee, she took that well. I'll just place this ring here on her sweet little hand to seal our fortune together. And when she awakes, she'll be bound to me for all time. Sweet little thing. What little does she suspect that this very ring I place on her sweet hand is the very ring I stole from her brother before I sold him the dancing gypsies. Mom and Pa think the boy was kidnapped by the gypsies. What little do they know. What delicious evil. What beautiful irony. Ha ha ha! God, I like this job. A dancer, huh? Stop doing that. Stop, I said. Ah!
What has become of me? What has happened? Oh, it's horribly true. I'm pledged to marry Huckle Flip.
I have a strong closeness to you. I don't know why, but for some reason, I feel like we're related.
I also experience a strong closeness to you. Tell me, what is your name?
I'm Bruce, the ballerina. I came here to enter the ballet contest. Do you know where it is?
Yes. And though I have troubles of my own, I shall show you. Come with me.
Well, Bart, this is Ma and Pa's house, but I don't see anyone. I thought I'd come by to see Belle before I went out to find a job. And I even muster up enough courage to tell her I love her. What do you think about that, faithful companion? Someday I will marry Belle. Find you some sweet little thing. We'll be happy, how about it? You'll have lots of puppies, and I'll have a posse of children. Would you like that, Bart?
Egad, it's Bob Belcar, the one person who could stand in my way of marrying Belle and throwing her family to the dogs. I must get rid of him. Hello, howdy, Bob. How you doing?
That's the way to treat you, buddy, even if it is hot up left. Hello, Hot Dog. What are you doing in Ma and Pa's house?
I just stopped by to see if you heard the bad news about Belle. She's been kidnapped. And the kidnappers are riding hard out of town. They're heading west. Perhaps you'll give chase.
Why, of course I will. I would do anything for my sweet Belle. Come, Bart, let us after the evil miscreants. We shall not stop till they have...
Fools. Everyone is so easily manipulated in this town. Soon I'll own all the property and have Belle as my wife. We'll raise dozens of children who I'll sell to gypsies. I'll love my job. Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha!
Well, Ma? Yeah. Poor folk, but we're honest. The law's the law. Gosh dang it.
Reckon you're right, Pop.
from us and abducted by the gypsies. It's all we got left, Pa.
Pa, you're here, quick. Hawkups sent me out of town on a false trail. I figured something was wrong, so we doubled back here. Bart picked up no scent, so we figured something was the matter.
Oh, Bob. Flam has taken our home from us and is forcing our little Belle to marry him. Yeah, it's true. You don't come up with $1,000 by midnight. Doomed is doomed to be.
I have no money, or you'd have it. Perhaps I could tell Bart here. Maybe not. I have no home you can move into. No job. My one true love is marrying another. Woe is me.
Woe is us too. I won.
Best of the best. Miss Bell here, I have to thank you for showing me where the contest was. Oh, what a happy day. Whoa. I detected a bit of chill in this room. What seems to be the problem?
Never mind, the ancient stranger. We just got some real problems here, and you wouldn't understand. Hey, Bart.
What are you all doing here? This is my house now. Get out. Out, all of you, get out.
Hold on just a day for a minute, Flam. This is our home till midnight. We still have time to find $9,000.
You run. You destroy a family. How could you?
You're right. I'm sorry. I don't know what's come over me. Perhaps I'll repent. Not. You'll never get your house back unless Belle marries me. That's better. You already have my ring.
Why, Flam, you evil devil! That's the same exact ring I gave my boy lost son when he was abducted by those gypsies. Why, it was you who took my son from me!
You lied. You destroyed a family. This ring is proof of your evil deeds. How could you?
Wait, all of you. Around my neck, the same ring is around her finger. The gypsies gave it to me. Show me a past my past life. For some reason, somehow that the gypsies know that my past life will unfold for me. I'm your long-lost son. Here's $1,000 for the mortgage. Destiny for bringing my family back together.
And Bob, tell you that I love you and want to marry you.
And I love you and want to marry you.
And you, Flamer, are coming with me. Kidnapping is a federal offense. Being made a nasty on me. You'll get 20 years for this.
Curses. I'm foiled again.
They are acquainted.
And now a word from our sponsor, Taster's Choice.
Boy, I'd go for a hot cup of Taster's Choice right now. I'll get you some.
Gee, I wonder who it could be.
Mom! Hiya, honey! Hiya, Grandma! Look at you! Look at you! You look great! Oh. A man. I've interrupted. I should go. I said I should go.
No, Mom. Why don't you stay for some Taster's Choice?
I'll get you some.
Oh, what a sweetie! What a sweetie! Oh, you're such a dear! Oh, look at those buns! I couldn't bake buns any better than that! You got well, so how's your new job? Is that where you met Prince Charming? So when's the wedding? Summer's always nice. Thought about kids? I love.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is NAC's own version of the popular TV show The Dating Game. Please welcome the host of our show, Smilin' Jim Bucksnagel.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to The Dating Game. I'm your host, Smilin' Jim Bucksnagel. Boy, do we have a great show for you tonight. Not only do we play the dating game, but also the game show To Tell the Truth. Tonight, we travel to a small upstate New York high school called Northern Adirondack, where we try and match up some teachers. Now, let's meet the first three contestants. First, we have our 7th grade math teacher. His hobbies are weightlifting, looking in the mirror, and combing his ever-fading hair. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Mr. Robert Wakewell. Please. Thank you. Next, we have our 7th grade math teacher. He enjoys weightlifting, looking in the mirror, and combing his ever-fading hair. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Mr. Rob Wickowitz. And our 3rd contestant, our 7th grade math teacher. In his spare time, he likes to lift weights, look in the mirror, and comb his ever-fading hair. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Rob Wickowitz. Thank you. Now, it's time to meet that female contestant. We have our 11th grade English teacher. You can notice her in the hall with her unmatching shoes Contestant number 1.
12.
Thank you. Contestant number 2.
5 plus 7. I'm gonna need more time.
Right. Contestant number 3.
That's easy. 5 plus 7 squared plus the square root of 18 times 32. 35, Bob.
Yeah. Miss Dimmick, your second question, please.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how would you rate yourself in handling uncontrollable students?
Contestant number 1.
I'll do like Arnold does. Dominate them.
Okay. Contestant number 2.
A scale. I'm still on the first one. Need more time.
Thank you. Contestant number 3.
Well, there's a Celsius scale. There's a Fahrenheit scale. There's a scale to weigh yourself. I only know 3 scales, so I'll have to say 3.
All right. Miss Dimmick, your third question, please. Miss Dimmick! Your third question, please.
What's your favorite movie?
Contestant number 1.
The Terminator, Terminator 2, Costa Rica, Kindergarten Cop, Running Man. There's too many good ones.
All right, contestant number 2.
Movie. Scale. 5 plus what? I don't know.
Thank you. Contestant number 3.
Speed was a good movie. So was Forrest Gump. Aladdin was good too. I'm gonna have to pick Ernest Goes to Camp though.
Hey, that was a good movie, wasn't it? Now, Miss Dimmick, you've got your 3 questions, your 3 answers. Who's the real Mr. Wikowitz? Lady, wake up! This is a game show! Who's the real Mr. Wikowitz?
Well, they all seem pretty good, but I don't know. I need more time.
Contestant number 2 it is.
I mean the real Wikowitz. What are you talking about? I'm real.
Now, moving right on, we go to the second half of our show. First contestant of this show is our 10th grade English teacher. Her hobbies are getting pregnant, having babies, and correcting papers, of course. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Heidi Danan. Next, we have our 10th grade English teacher. In her spare time, she enjoys getting pregnant, having babies, and correcting papers. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Heidi Danas. knows about cows? Corn, tractors, and manure. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Homer Bushy. Now, Mr. Bushy, you solved the first half. 3 questions, 3 answers. Shoot.
Since you're an English teacher, what's the correct form of this sentence? Just between you and I, or just between you and me?
Contestant number 1.
Just between you and me, should be you and I.
Contestant number 2.
Well, Homer. I think it should be you and me. And, I like that. Me for you and you for me, so it's gonna be me.
Really? Mr. Bushy, excuse me, contestant number 3.
Well, just between you and me, because between is a preposition, so the object of a preposition, if it's a pronoun, must be in the subjunctive case.
Okay. Mr. Bushy, your second question, please.
Question 2. How do you fix a manure spreader?
Contestant number 1.
I guess you'd call a plumber, right?
Contestant number 2.
Yeah, lock him out of the house.
And contestant number 3.
Fix a manure spreader? Listen, I'm about ready to give birth here. I ain't worried about fixing your broken down farm equipment.
Put you on that one, Mr. Bushy. Moving right on. Your third and final question, please.
If you were a cow, how much milk would you give?
All right, contestant number 1, if you were a cow, please.
Half a bucket?
Contestant number 2.
Definitely a good bucket and a half.
Yeah, and contestant number 3, if you're a cow, please.
However much you need, I've got plenty.
Yeah. Thank you for those wonderful questions, Mr. Bushy. Now, you've asked your 3 questions, got your 3 answers. Who is the real Miss Danis?
Well, Jim, I believe it's number 3.
Yes, you're right. I am the Miss Danis. Oh.
Stay calm! Stay calm! Anyone? Is there a doctor in the house?
trying to memorize those lines. Give a warm welcome to our comedian, Kyle Moore.
Okay, before I start, I'd like to thank Mr. Delvin Castine for coming out with Hometown Cable. We're sorry, WPTZ couldn't make it. They're filming a patch of grass growing over in Vermont. I might get this mic. I'd like to thank Tricia and Katrina Trondley for doing this with me. Well, anyhow. Howdy, how you all doing tonight, huh? Pretty nice night out there, huh? I'm sorry, I'm starting to talk like a redneck. Now, usually we associate the rednecks with people from the South. But you know what? It's not true. I believe that there are some rednecks out there. So I formulated a little test for you all today. Y'all, get it? Okay, question number 1. If you take your dog for a walk and you both use the same tree, you might be a redneck. If you have a mobile home and 14 cars parked outside that are not, you might be a redneck. If you've ever been told you've been lying through your tooth, you might be a redneck. If you wear a dress that's strapless and a bra that is not. If your dog and your wallet are on a chain, you might be a redneck. Thank you. You know, I like the South. The Georgians. They're hosting the '96 Olympics. Picture how bad they're going to screw that up. Now you know they aren't going to have a flame that big without having a pig over the top of it. Now come on. You know, I kind of wished I lived in the South. I like the way they talk down there. They kind of grunt their words. You know, they take words and make them into half sentences. For instance, sensuous. Well, that's just a word. Beyond there, that's half a sentence. Honey, since you was up, why don't you get me another beer? The word Sarah, or the name Sarah, excuse me. To us, it's just a name. Down south, that's half a sentence. Honey, is there another beer in the refrigerator? You know, I'm a terrible driver. On the way here tonight, I went through DWI stop check. Anybody else go through it? Hands? No? Well, they gave me the balloon test. Luckily, I passed. I twisted into a poodle. Yeah. I'm a terrible driver. I perpendicular park. It's easier that way. Before I bring out my next joke, let's get a show of hands. How many males here? Come on, come on, come on. All right. You know, females, raise your hands. Okay, I can tell this one. But you guys in the front, if the females start to attack me, give me a hand here. Now, I'm not a male chauvinist, kid. You know, I don't believe that women are, any less than a man. You know, we all think that, women should be in the kitchen doing dishes. I do not believe that. I believe we should teach them how to do yard work too. Now, this is a question just for the men. How many men does it take to mop the floor? 2, 3, 4? Nope. None. It's a woman's job. Folks from Lime Mountain? Show my hands out there, okay? I got an honest question. What are those sap buckets still doing on the telephone poles? Excuse me. Cherubusco? Cherubusco, no, that's a tale. Cherubusco, where men are men and the gals are used to it. As an Altona the other day. Altona's a pretty good job. I picked up their newest pickup line. Hey baby, nice tooth. Stop. Killing me. Somebody over there from Woods Falls is laughing. Nice gums, babe. Now this is my last and final joke. What would a horse eat from Altona and a hurricane have in common? No matter what, somebody's going to lose a trail leg.
Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your seats. We're about to take a wild singing and dancing ride with the cast in their own version of the popular song Romeo and Trashy Women.
Hey, you idiot, mic's still on. What do you mean the goddamn mic's on? Uh-oh. Oops.
It sure was nice of Jerry to leave us all this taster's choice.
Yeah, that's Seinfeld. What a guy.
What's up, Diggity Duck? Whoa! Where's Jerry?
You got a spot as guest in Jay Leno.
That's news to me. Hey, what's that?
Taster's
Choice, of course.
Some?
I'll get you a cup.
No, thanks. I'll take mine from the can. What did you say this was again?
Taster's choice.
Oh, thanks. I'm gonna have it. One for my husband, man. Have a party. Come on over. Come on.
Better. Welcome to the incredibly wonderful invention show with your host, Patrick Hinkle Piperman, where new inventions are revealed to an eager American public.
Hi everyone, welcome to my show. This is my security guard, Bobby, and this is my overprotective bodyguard, Blair. Thanks, boys. Tonight we have a great show for you. We have today's hottest leading inventor with her newest invention, Greta Greed. Welcome to the show.
You did it, Patty. Come on, everyone.
How have you been?
I've been super, thank you.
Not my seat. So, how have you been?
Oh, great. You?
Me too. Oh gosh, fantastic. So what do you have for us today?
Well, have you ever gone to the mall and come home with so many bags, your hands are full, and you have to open the door with your butt? I mean, don't you just hate that?
Great.
Well, I have a cure for this.
You do?
Guess what it is?
Money?
No, guess again.
Car?
No, guess again.
A man.
No. Oh, hold on, it's in here. No. No. Here it is. I call it the super wedge. Don't you just like it, Patty?
Hey.
Want a deal?
Oh, isn't it great, folks? What's it made of?
Well, there's a special kind of wood that comes from Burma.
Oh, so you use this Burman wood?
Not exactly. We use wood that comes from the US of A, Patty. The US of A.
She's a liar. That wood's imported from Japan. That's my invention, and she stole it. I came up with the idea while I was having a fantasy about Patrick Swayze.
There are 2,000 different uses for the super wedge.
Well, if you knew what my fantasy was, you'd have 2001.
So, what is another use for this wonderful invention?
Well, like I said, you can use it to keep the door open. But guess what? You can use it to keep the door closed, too. There's other uses, too, you know. What's his name? Blair. Blair? Come here. Party guy. Well, you know, when you're on the phone and your neck really hurts, I mean, I just hate that, don't you? Yeah, I have a solution for this. You can use the super wedge as a headrest, folks. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, Patty. You know, in the days of violence and rape and over-aggressive men, the super wedge can be used as an anti-rape device. folks are wondering how much a fine piece of wood like this would cost. What do you think? $400? No, guess again. $300? No, guess again. $200? No, guess again. The super wedge could be yours for 3 monthly installments of $52.95. That's right, $52.95, which doesn't include shipping and handling, but that doesn't matter anyways, does it?
Great. I think I'll order one. Wait, I have one.
Oh, but you don't need to, do you?
No.
Well, Patty, you know, I am coming back next week.
You're coming back next week?
Yes, I am coming back next week.
Let me guess, you're bringing a man.
Oh, I wish. No. I am bringing something so incredibly useful.
Who in the hell do you think you are? Keep me about that like that. Never do that. You're no good. Thieving, conniving, little bitch.
2003. So, you're joining us next convention?
Yes, I am. Guess what it is?
Money?
No. Guess again.
A car.
No, guess again.
A man?
I call it an air conditioning system. Right, folks? Look at this. Feel?
It's soft as a man's bum.
You know how you use this, Patty? It's incredibly useful for all you female women out there. Well, of course you are women, but that doesn't matter anyways, does it? You just open the window, plop it right in, and voila! Air conditioning, folks. Air conditioning.
Truly inventive and useful.
You bitch.
1001 uses. Thanks, folks. Come again next week and send your checks to us. We hope you all buy super wedges.
That's right, folks. Thank you for your time. I love you guys.
Now for a serious interlude in our show. We proudly present Scott Sheff and Susan Martin and the Grand Ballet.
Variety show, and especially Mr. Chase. We came to school every night to practice what seemed to be a lost cause, but through it all, Mr. Chase stuck with us.
The members of the Senior Variety Show would like to thank Mr. Chase for all of his hard work and dedication by giving him these flowers and this gift certificate to the Red Lobster. In addition to these gifts, the senior class would like to thank Mr. Chase for his dedication by giving him a little extra spending money.
Come on up, Mr. Chase.
Mr. Chase? Mr. Chase? Chase, come on!
Straight from a command performance for the King of Smellagully, the senior class is proud to present the amazing, the death-defying, incredibly inept, Flying Weenie!